Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Monika, and today I want to show you how to make sauerkraut. Yes, I love Polish pottery. Actually, no, I need to make correction for that. I am Polish pottery addict. I love Polish pottery, and I love cooking. I love cooking Polish dishes. Mixing both together goes very well. And of course, I'm Polish, so I have to cook Polish dishes, and I have to know how to make sauerkraut. And that being said, I am going to start with the ingredients that you need for making sauerkraut. So I know that you can make plain sauerkraut without any additions of different vegetables, but I like sauerkraut with addition of carrots. So I have my cabbage already cut, and I have 4 big carrots that I grated on the big uh, side of the grater. And you need also salt, and the best salt is of course the sea salt, or like in Poland we have the how to even translate that, sól kamienna, so it's going to be dig out from the like mine or something. And yeah, that's the best salt. And also you need jar to make the cabbage in. So what uh, have, I have tall jar but narrow jar with lid from Ceramika Artystyczna, and this is perfect jar because when you have your cabbage and the carrots, the amount is so much, but when you add salt and you kind of like hit the cabbage with the carrots with the wooden spoon, I'm going to like jab it, stab it, it's going to go down. And within maybe 2 days, the amount of the cabbage is going to be probably half what you start with. So, yeah, let's go. So the cabbage, I had one big cabbage and one maybe little one, and I had to weigh all the vegetables. So the total weight for the cabbage and the carrots, I have about 2 kilograms and 900 grams, so about 3 kilograms of vegetables, which I'm not going to even try to calculate in my head into pounds, because I know that I am going to fail at this point. So why this is important? You need to weigh your vegetables, because for each kilogram of vegetables you need 1 tablespoon of salt. So if I have approximately 3 kilograms of vegetables, I need 3 tablespoons of salt, and that's it. You don't need anything else. So I have my cabbage. It is cut, finely cut, and it's important to cut it equally. So I'm going to do like layers, layer of cabbage, layer of carrots, and then little salt. Oh, and look, I have my salt in the gorgeousness, my treasure. That's my personal treasure. I have only one limited edition little bowl that I'm cherishing. That's the best piece in my kitchen, and nobody else can touch it. Only I can touch it and use it. So it is like out of limits for other people, and only I can use it. So again, a little cabbage, a little carrot, and some salt. Okay, and for the cabbage, when you cut your cabbage, you need to have really big bowl or big container, because it is like ginormous amount of cabbage when you look at it. But later the cabbage is going to be kind of squashed, and it's going to be much less. But yeah, I will try to go through all the layers, and I will show you what I'm going to do with the wooden spoon. Okay, so in Poland we usually made sauerkraut only once a year, and that way we had to have like huge barrel of cabbage for the whole year. So usually the harvest time we would buy cabbage if we didn't have enough of our own cabbage, and usually that was the case. Nobody had as much cabbage in their garden to last for the whole year, so we had to buy the cabbage, then of course cut the cabbage, cut the carrots, and then the fun begins when you have like huge barrel with the vegetables and a little person to, squeeze it to make the cabbage to release the juices. That was fun. Sometimes my mom would just wash our feet and literally put us inside of the barrel, and we're supposed to like step on the cabbage to, she was using our weight, the kids' weight, for squeezing the cabbage in the barrel. That was fun for us, the kids, and the job was half done because the weight of average kid is not enough to compress that cabbage and release the juices. So I'm not going to wash my feet and do the same when we did as kids. I'm going to use the wooden spoon. So what you do, you just take the wooden spoon and just kind of stab it, jab it, and the cabbage is going to release some juices, and it's going to make, you will have more room to add more vegetables if you still have some left. So yeah, now I can add some more, and I, of course, my layers are not well thought through because I already ran out of my carrot, but that's okay. I'm going to mix it, and at the end the cabbage is going to be evenly with the carrot and the salt and everything else. And okay, so again I'm going to add more cabbage on top and use again the wooden spoon to kind of compress it in the jar. And you're going to do it as long as you have enough space or as much cabbage you have. And then you can add on top again some more and more and more and more. And you have to just repeat it a few times. So that is about all I can put in here. So after you put your layers, and you don't have to do layers, you can do it in bigger container and mix it together, the cabbage and carrots and salt in bigger bowl or bigger container, and then just put it to the jar and then compress it. It's just whichever way is easier for you. You can try both and then decide which way is easier for you. and I tried both ways, and it doesn't matter actually which way you do, because still you will have the same compressing and the same grading carrots and cutting cabbage, so it's the same amount of time, and it doesn't matter which way you're going to use. So yeah, I have about the amount I want to have in my jar. So now I am going to compress it more till the cabbage releases the juices. And when I start seeing the juices, that's going to be about it. So if you see the juices already on top of your cabbage, it's fine. You can stop stabbing that cabbage and beat it. It's just funny, you know, because I always say I'm beating the cabbage. So yeah, whenever you see the juices, you can put some saucer, and I usually look for like something that I can literally put over the cabbage and feed through the opening. If you don't have any saucer, you can just wash your glass jar filled out with water and make it stand on the cabbage, because the cabbage needs to be constantly immersed in the brine or the juices, and it needs to be kind of like squeezed with some weight. So you will probably have to find something to make that weight, and I usually use a glass jar with water. What else? Okay, so yeah, after you finish with that, you can set the cabbage and forget about it for next maybe 2-3 days. But after 2 or 3 days, you need to open your jar, and with the thin part of your spoon, you need to make few holes to release the pressure inside that is building inside of your cabbage. And then again, put the weight on and put the cabbage back on your countertop for 10 to 14 days. So the cabbage is going to be ready approximately in 10 days. But you can keep it longer on your countertop. You can try a little amount and see if you like the sourness of the sauerkraut. That means it's ready. You can either put the whole jar into your fridge, or you can transfer your cabbage to smaller jars and then enjoy it, you know, later. And also, let me tell you one more thing. So the holes, making the holes and releasing pressure in the cabbage, you should probably do it like not every other day, every 2 days. So the cabbage can release that fermentation gases and have the equal, you know, it has to be working equally. And also, let me show you what I have, because I made a small batch of cabbage, not cabbage, sauerkraut. I made small batch some time ago, and this is the rest, like little amount of the cabbage that left. And I'm talking too much probably, so I put the remaining cabbage to a little jar. Oh, look, and I found a perfect jar for that. This jar is with the cutout for the ladle to serve your soup, or maybe some stew or chili. And this jar is actually perfect for sauerkraut or even pickles. And you see, I am using the weight of water that is in zip bag to just, you know, create that little weight. And I'm just going to try my cabbage. Not cabbage, that's not the name you are looking for right now, Monika. This is sauerkraut. Cabbage is the fresh thing. right now is sauerkraut. So I'm going to see if I like the sourness of it, or maybe I need to keep it longer in the brine. Oh no, it's good. I don't need to keep it longer in the brine. Okay, let me try, guys. It's so crunchy, so good. And it's, oh gosh, it's sour enough. I will have to rinse it. Really good. And next time, I'm going to show you how to make delicious salad out of sauerkraut. So hopefully you're going to have fun making sauerkraut at your home, and you can always ask me some questions if you don't know exactly what and how. I will seriously try to help you as much as I can. So, also, if you like our videos that I'm posting on Facebook, please like our page on Facebook, and also share the recipes, share the posts with your families and friends. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun making sauerkraut as well. So thank you for watching. Bye.